Hello, Mark. So I'm going to be looking at Year 11 ATAR Modern History, specifically Elective 6 in Year 11. So Modern History Elective 6, Nazism in Germany. Within this, what I'm particularly looking at is the online resources that are available for document studies. As you can see here and then here, it takes up 30% of the assessment, and then it shows again at the end of year exam. This is in Year 11 and Year 12, so I really wanted an online resource that's going to help the students with their skill of document analysis. Could be propaganda posters, cartoons, photos, anything like that. I just needed an online resource which was quick for them to access and would help them with these skills, because obviously it takes up quite a lot of their assessment base. So the first three that I have to critique are all websites which I was trying to find that had quite an emphasis on document studies and primary sources. As you can see, it was actually very hard to find websites that were based on primary sources. This one is the first one which I'm looking at, and as you can see, it's very content heavy, which I guess it's a good thing, but not for the skill of document studies. So this is one that you have to click around quite a lot to actually find a primary source or a document to analyse. There's a whole bunch of URLs and links which keeps redirecting you to other places, and often you just find a lot more content. Some of these are primary sources, but not the sort that they're realistically going to be facing in an exam or in a document study test. So good for content, not so great for the skill of political analysis. The next one, this one was actually the best of the three because it was a lot easier to find primary sources. You've got a primary source right here, so that's under the workers' demonstration in Germany. This one is a lot more organised too, so it's easy to follow and all follows quite clear headings. So here we have primary sources, and going down you can look at either the workers' demonstrations or the communist artists. So again, there are actually some primary sources, but you have to click around quite a lot to get to them. And there's not a whole lot of political cartoons and propaganda, which is often what they're going to find in the exams. This one again, another history website, very content heavy. Probably one of the positives of this is that it does actually help with their content and their content knowledge. And there is, after all the content, one political cartoon which they are very likely to actually see and study throughout the course of this elective. This is a very famous one, but once again, it's embedded in quite a lot of text, and the text they already have enough of from the textbooks. So really hard to find an online resource which just has all of the documents or images or primary sources all in one area for them to practice their skills. So I have created a Pinterest wall which they can use either online on their phones as an app, which is also very handy if they're studying at home. They can access this, we can access this from the projector screen in class. And it just has all at once the sorts of document and primary sources that they're going to come across and have to practice studying. So you could use this in lots of different ways. What I've done is I've actually, for example, this one here, I have made a heading which directly links them back to their Elective 6, and here we're looking at the role and impact of significant individuals. Back to the Pinterest wall, if that's what they're studying, go to the role of significant individuals, and this is a sort of document that they might want to start studying. Similarly, if they were going to start looking at Nazi social policies, which is also here within their content or curriculum links, they will go straight back to here and look at Nazi social policies, and once again all in one place, which will help a lot when it comes to practicing and studying for these huge, big chunks of assessment, which is examining images and primary sources. So I've put them all in one place, and it can be added to and accessed either from their mobile or in the laptops and the projector at school. Just a really good way to get all of them condensed into one place, so you're not going around searching lots of URLs trying to find a primary source to study. Thanks.